Hello and welcome to the Design and Implement Web Apps course, part of the Azure 70532 Exam Prep by Cloud Academy. In this lecture, we'll briefly introduce you to all the topics that we'll delve into in this course. This course assumes some familiarity with the fundamentals of .NET development. The course does not require advanced expertise, but some familiarity of Visual Studio 2013 or newer and C# is assumed. A basic knowledge of PowerShell is a plus, but not essential. And lastly, a working knowledge of DNS and IPv4 will be beneficial for the topics dealing with domains, traffic management, and security. The goal of this course is to provide the practical knowledge and experience needed to master designing and implementing web apps. This course will cover the key topics with a focus on the competencies tested by the exam. With reference to the official syllabus, the topics will include deploying and configuring web apps, configuring diagnostics, monitoring and analytics for your web app, implementing web jobs and web job workflows, configuring web apps for scale and resilience, a key topic that covers the core features of Azure Web App Scaling and Resilience, and finally, designing and implementing patterns and practices when building applications for scale and resilience. This course will cover the topics of web apps and web jobs, as well as the design and implementation aspects of building resilient applications that scale. We'll start by discussing the key aspects of Azure Web Apps. These include deployment, configuration, diagnostics, monitoring and analytics, as well as scaling and resilience. The topic of deployment will consist of deployment methods and types, as well as creating and migrating between app service plans. As the name suggests, the configuration topic will discuss all the various aspects that go into setting up your application's environment. Diagnostics, monitoring and analytics will discuss viewing logs, diagnostics, debugging and service monitoring. Lastly, we'll discuss resilience and scaling in the context of web apps. Moving on, we'll cover the topic of web jobs. We'll introduce web jobs and cover their creation, configuration, packaging and scheduling. Lastly, we'll discuss the patterns and fault handling methods that go into building a web app that scales, can handle faults or other service limitations.